Oh no, it's Mark.
How's it going, everybody? Rich from Ragiroth Enterprises here today with Mark Art.
Oh no, it's Mark Ian.
No gusto. No, I'm tired though. Today we wanted to talk about, since Mark was in town again, we're going to do another Soul Calibur 6 video since it's such a popular topic on our channel. As a game we're both really anticipated for. We were thinking of, since with Grow recently announced our first actual new character. We don't know how many new characters there's going to be. I honestly kind of think there's only going to be one, not counting a guest character. But there's still a lot of possible, I guess, fighting styles the character could have.
There has been a leak that's come out with has like 7 new characters, but I kind of don't think that's legit at all.
Either, because that's not from the dude that's been leaking things.
Yeah.
I think the common thing is that the plausible leaks is that the other new character is Grow's dad, which is still kind of funny to me. And I guess maybe he'll be one of the main villains or something. But I guess he'll probably have a brand new fighting style, just like Grow. And I guess we're just speculating, I guess more so fighting styles we'd like to see. I don't know if they'd be ones that his dad or whoever the new character would have. And I guess we could always sort of twist it to guest characters we want too, like because maybe we want some guest characters that have a certain style that aren't in Soul Calibur yet. But,
so do you want to do 6? We'll do like 3 each, and then
yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Okay.
I guess I'll go first?
Yeah.
Alright, well, the funny thing is, probably the most wanted fighting style I wanted in originally, that at least hasn't been represented yet, was a double-bladed sword, but we just got that, so I'm going to exclude that. I'd say probably the next one I want most is probably a chain and sickle, or Kurosagame. Am I saying that right?
Like the blade and...
Yeah.
Like the ninja guy uses in Dynasty Warriors?
Yeah, and it's a weapon in Ninja Gaiden.
Yeah.
I always think that's a really cool weapon, and I think it would be like, I think that whoever had that fighting style would be kind of a mix of like maybe a little bit of Zoslimel, a little bit of Ivy. I don't know if Grow's dad would use that purely because that seems to me something an Asian character would use, be it from Japan, China, whatever like that. And Grow I think is Norwegian, but again, we don't know if the new character is dad. But it is a fighting style I would like to see. I think another one.
Well, we should go back and forth.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's probably a better idea if you need time to think.
So was that your 3rd one?
Actually, that might be my most wanted one.
Your most... Alright, so we'll start with number 1.
Whatever one, though.
My number 1 that I want is, since I'm such a fan of Shura in Soul Calibur 4, is I want dual-wielded katanas. That's probably my number 1 is dual-wielded katanas.
I agree with that.
They don't have to give it Cervantes' playstyle like they did in the past.
I'd rather be unique.
I'd rather be unique as well. They could do a lot of different like spins and stuff. There'd be a lot of double slashes and stuff. Cervantes was made to have like a gun and a sword, so it's I think if they give us a double katana and just play around with that somewhat, like that would be, as long as it's implemented well, I think that is my number 1 probably.
Okay, I actually wouldn't. I would, I guess, rather have it and it be a clone than not have it. But yeah, I do agree. If it's in, it should definitely be a unique fighting style. Yeah, I was actually really mad
when they didn't make it a created character weapon. Yeah.
Yeah, even though it's just a clone fighting style anyway.
I think Cervantes should have unlocked a weapon that was dual blades.
Yeah, I agree. That would have actually probably been one of mine. But I guess I'm gonna maybe cheat with this next one. I would kind of like a full move set of like I don't know if you remember the wave swords from Soul Calibur. That was like I love that fighting style. I would love it.
Wasn't it like Talim's clone?
I think it was like it was like the Soul of Talim kind of class, whatever. I would love that actual full blown fighting style like that. That I could see if Grow's dad is the new. I could maybe see that because that doesn't seem like it doesn't scream like an Asian character fighting style, something like that. I would love that. I'd like because like the creative character fighting styles were cool, and I really wish they'd come back. But I could tell they weren't like full move sets as the actual characters had. So it'd be cool if there was like kind of more of a fully developed move set.
I mean, anything that separates the creative characters from the main cast.
Yeah.
That's why Soul Calibur 3 is still my favorite Soul Calibur, because they differentiated the creative character options so vastly from the main roster that they played totally different from their actual characters. Like if you use the kunai, it's way different than Taki's playstyle. Like you threw fireballs, you did like a giant power bomb where like people blasted into the air. I think Taki actually does do that in 4. But
I think the creative character style and I guess Natsu had a lot more like ninja magic moves, if I remember correctly.
Right. You just went right.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. My number 2 would be a hand-to-hand fighting style. I don't necessarily want to see something like Devil Jin because that doesn't work with everybody because of the angel wings that come out and the lasers from the eyes. So while that does work well with a lot of people, I would like to see just a standardized hand-to-hand combat so that we can create characters that actually don't necessarily use weapons. Because I think we mentioned this in a prior video. It'd be really weird if you create Superman and he comes out with like a katana.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like something that would like throw me off and take me a little bit out of it. So if they wanted to give us like another Tekken guest character style, maybe I'd say it would be good to have like maybe Kazuya's style or Heihachi's even.
I mean, I would be fine with Devil Jin's again, but if they want to mix it up, I think maybe Kazuya's would be a safer bet because it's more of a standard fighting style.
I mean, my favorite fighting style in Tekken is either Li Chaolan or Hwarong. But like, if I'm not gonna get either of them because they're not main characters, I would say Kazuya.
Not only that, I also feel like with them, like I love their fighting styles, but they're so like kick based. I feel
Which
like
is why I like them.
Yeah, I just feel like if they were to pick a hand-to-hand style, it would be like the moveset would be like a balance of like punches and kicks, which I think definitely is any of the Mishimas.
Right.
Yeah, I think Kazuya would be a good choice for not getting Devil Jin back, especially because it's like he at least would maybe still have the eye lasers,
Yeah.
Which Devil Jin has, but not Heihachi. So let's see. For my last one, I'm kind of stuck between two others, and I'm maybe cheating again because they were technically in Soul Calibur before. I would kind of like Soul Calibur 3 also had like these. It was like a knife. Like, it was like a knife and a bomb style. It would just be kind of cool if that like kind of a just regular like
the thief,
knife.
The thief style.
Yeah, I kind of like that. It doesn't have to have the bomb. I know it's like kind of just a plain little weapon, but I think it'd still be kind of cool.
Excuse me.
It's okay. And I'm also stuck between that and just kind of like a single kind of tomahawk, like our boy Spawn used. And I wouldn't just want it just so I can create him. Obviously, that's one of the reasons. But just because I really like that fighting style, and I think it would be, it would be cool and be totally crazy to implement. And you don't have to give, you don't have to give the character whoever has it like the fire blast and the flying. Obviously, that Spawn had. Just that fighting style alone was really cool to me.
I think my last one. I agree with that, by the way. I think my last one would be Size. Like, I would like to see Size implemented in Soul Calibur, because we've never had Size before, and we can also have Tonfa in with that, too.
Yeah!
So,
I didn't think of something.
Yeah, so I think that would be a really good added thing that we've never seen before.
I just thought of another one. I think I'm gonna...
We'll do bonus one more.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, continue, I'm sorry.
Yeah. So, I mean, like, I think we've never seen Size, and they are actually a really popular blunted weapon, for Japanese martial arts, and they're so well known due to like Melina and like the Ninja Turtles and stuff like that. And I think we can easily fit them in. There's a wide array of ways that they could be used. So I think Size, and also like I said, an alternate maybe unlocking Tonfa would be a really good way to add diversity to.
Doesn't Talon kind of already use Tonfas?
She uses bladed Tonfa. I mean, just yeah.
I see what you mean.
Right, like just as an alternate, like one off. You know how they always have like one crazy weapon.
Yeah.
Like one silly weapon,
or kind of like
a fucking carrot or something.
How like they have like someone has a fighting style, and like most of the weapons like fit like that mold, but like there might be one that's a little different. Like for instance, like Siegfried, one of his swords was like a long katana, like Sephiroth's. So
right.
You would still use it as Siegfried's weapons.
Yeah. So I mean, sorry, just thinking about a giant carrot. I think that would be a really, and also another good way. So that was 3 from each of us. I think now we're going to give you guys a bonus because we had a chance to think about it, and we're just doing this on the fly. This is not pre-scripted.
Yeah.
So obviously there's going to be a little bit of a delay with things, but thanks for sticking with us so far. I hope you're enjoying it. But what is your bonus?
Because, well, as soon as you said Psy, whenever I think of Psy, I think of Melina from Mortal Kombat.
I think of Gangnam Style.
That Psy, yeah. And which also makes me think of another one of my favorite Mortal Kombat characters, Cabal, who uses hook swords. And hook swords are not anything.
Yeah.
And I actually think that would be a really cool fighting style. I don't know, I mean, it's like Cabal's like one of the characters I've ever known that uses hook swords, but I think it would still be really cool to see like how it's implemented in Soul Calibur. And like I said, you never see those weapons. And I don't really think there's any other character that would fight like that. Maybe arguably Cervantes, but even so, those weapons are a lot different than regular swords. So that's my bonus one.
That sounds cool. My bonus one is going to be another dual wielding one. Something else that I've also never seen implemented in Soul Calibur that I would really like to see is those ninja the handlebars with the claws that ninjas often use. You know what I'm talking about? There's like 4 claws, or maybe can you have 3 so we can create Wolverine easily?
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they usually dual wield them, so like ninjas usually use them in hand-to-hand combat,
Okay.
and they're also used for scaling the walls.
That's true.
So those would also be really cool for another like hand-to-hand style, but also bladed, and we can do fun stuff with them too, like for their alternate fun ones. Maybe it's 4 bladed like the traditional one, but their alternate one is 3 and looks more like Wolverine's adamantium claws, just to give us a nod.
Okay, yeah, that's so cool. I guess I always thought of like Voldo as the claw user, but I'm sure like something like that would probably fight much differently than his.
Yeah, I mean, like it would be probably more along the lines of Viola's hand-to-hand style, not her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Voldo is just like a contortionist, like gimp, man. I don't like.
Yeah, I think Voldo.
He attacks you with his penis. He doesn't like. He's like.
Voldo is kind of like what Yoshimitsu is to Mitsurugi, and I guess like the claw style you do suggesting would be like the Mitsurugi to Voldo, Voldo Yoshimitsu or whatever.
Right. Yeah. So, I mean, obviously, there's a lot of other weapons. There's a wide array to choose from, depending on like European style or Japanese style, even like Korean style. Because I know like characters with traditional Korean weapons that we unfortunately probably aren't going to get in this game is like Young Song and Sung Mina, stuff like that. So there's a wide array of like weapons that we can choose from, especially traditional Chinese weapons as well. So let us know your thoughts in the comment section down below, what you want to see. If you liked any of our ideas, which one was your favorite, and tell us why. You could also move the conversation over to either of our Twitters or Instagram. You can see that stuff on the screen as we speak, or everything else is in the description box below. Anything else?
Oh no, I think I basically sums it up. Yeah, I'll put on his channel in the description below. And mine at least, and as I always say, another time, another place. Keep being awesome.
Alright guys, stay powered up. Peace. Hey guys, thanks again for watching the video. If you liked the video, drop a like, subscribe if you haven't already. I'd really appreciate it so you can grow with the channel. Thanks to everyone who has subscribed already. If you have something to say, leave it in the comment section below and we can start a conversation, or hit me up on Twitter. If there's anything else you guys need, let me know and feel free to contact me. As always, stay powered up. Peace.